Joshua Scott there, back four. Nathan Carlian will play in front of us tonight. He's going to have to take it, isn't he?
Yeah, I think I remember saying this time last year.
Pulls it back to Chislett, gets into the penalty area, trying to create room, puts in a low. Chislett, who's got Plant to his left. Chislett might not need him, tees it up left-footed. Oh, and the bouncing ball took a little bit of a knock-off, I think. The number.
And taking the cross, but
Massey drives the ball in low. This free kick just outside the box, whips it in. Keeper comes out, misses it, got the top of this corner, drives it in. Keeper stays at home again, bouncing around, and it comes, I think, off Gavin Massey, who drives the ball in. It's Deborah, actually. It's Jesse Deborah, who managed to wrap his foot around it. To that earlier injury, back to Shorrock, puts in a really tasty-looking cross. Will it fall for Meg was talking about as Mitch Clark gets it on the edge of the area, puts in a cross, looks for Matt. The full-back and back inside to the centre half, and then a ball over the top goes looking for chances, and it's going to be how Vale deal with it. They might get a chance here, and that's really poor from Jack Shorrock. It looked like the ball was going to bounce through to youngsters out to the right side. Good cross into the box. Jason Lowe brings it down. Second bite at it. Here he is on the right, puts in a cross. It's behind Wilson down the left with Mitch Clark now deep inside the half, tries to play it through them. Newcastle come forward again. Tried to be spun into the box there, but it's way to Massey, who brings the ball down in the box, tries to put it back across goal. The ball stops dead, and it's slammed away by Scott for a long. He'll take the free kick, he'll put it in. It's not a bad ball, it's only half cleared. Comes back to Chislett, who takes it. Meg the chance there, and Deborah was again the one who was most. Clips it to the back post. Chislett is up and behind it. Newcastle. A pat on the back as he goes off. De Pepper does well. Gets round his man. Jason Lowe's done well. Finds Garrity. Puts the ball in. Oh, and the cheeky little flick from Massey. Found the goalkeeper's gloves and fires the ball in. Looks for plenty of heads. It bounces around. Lowe is under it. Will now take another corner. It's another good delivery. It's missed by everybody. I think there was a connecting header there from one of the Newcastle players and went into the goalkeeper's arms, and it will now be half-time, and Vale have been far the better side. In others, they've been really stringent, like adding on 9 minutes at the end. On social media, just comment on how surprised they were. The players has gone down. Massey goes into the box now, puts it in low, looks for Plant, who misses. Oh, it looked as if it might just hit. And Vale now win the ball back. Here's Plant just outside the area, tries the shot left, back to Clark. Clark on the right foot, puts the cross in, heads it across. Right, halfway inside the Newcastle half. Chislett puts it in, corner. High one this time towards the back post. Looks for Lowe. Great work by Walters. It's set up for him nicely on the edge of the box. Tries the shot but scoops it over the top of the crossbar. But Reece Walters the onside if he gets on the end of this, and Shorrock's got to deal with him. Diallo's got in. He tries a low shot. It is Newcastle's first real shot on target all on the left. And now it finds its way to Garrity, who tries a shot. Oh, and it required the keeper to fingertip it round. Now, if I'm going to that's a great ball from Walters to pick out Massey on the right. Good ball from Massey. Floats it in, looks for the head of Garrity, takes it out to the left to Brazier, who is comfortable on his right foot, puts a cross into the back stick. It's not a bad one either from Liam Brazier, keeper who puts his head down and runs at goal. He might think about a shot here, thought about the shot, but put it over the top of the bar. Young man perhaps thought. Set one of the other subs now, Stanton running, puts a cross in. Oh, Shorrock's missed.
Roll, because I would switch off.
Oh, that ball over the top now. Lukeweiler's got to come and get in the ball to the left to Brazier, who wants it on his right, tries to tip the byline. She's got Boer to his right, might look to play him in and does. Boer rolls it back in quite well and finds Mitch Clark out on the left, puts in a right-footed cross. Whaley tried to hit one of their players down the right. They've made a sub in the park, and it goes. It's out by Barmer, not very far. Shot goes in from long range and flies into the back of the net from one of the substitutes, the number 64, Ellis Stanton, who absolutely. And it falls to Brazier. Brazier puts in a low cross, massive halfway line. Lukeweiler takes it into the box. Garrity trying to flick it on of the crowd, heading home, and we will gather together.
Newcastle United 1. There will now be a penalty shootout to decide.
Road end. It is Diallo. How he does against Garrity's penalty. Levelled this game. Up against Lukeweiler. Takes a shot. Oh, and Lukeweiler palms it against the bar. Again. Right-footed from the big midfielder come defender. Against Lukeweiler. Shoots. Oh, and Lukeweiler saves that as well. And can go 3-1 up here. It is Jack Shorrock, and he's missed as the ball has been set. Third penalty in a row if he can. Here he comes, and Reece Walters, short run up, right-footed, hits it. Oh, and the keeper saved that one as well. And it wasn't a great... And Leutwiler now bouncing around on his line, and Diwane shoots. Oh, and Leutwiler saves that as well. And next penalty for Port Vale. Here he comes, right-footed, strokes that one in. That is it. The Vale are through. And, well, they take that extra point. But it really did lack all the kind of excitement.